pleasant day to everyone. I am Erami Bihik. Today, I am going to discuss to you the topic that is all about the surface area of the 3D figures. First, this is the objectives for this lesson. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to determine the four 3D figures: rectangular prism, cylinder, cone, and square pyramid, and its formula. Next, evaluate the surface area using the formula of each figures. And the last, apply it in real-world situation. By the way, what is surface area? The surface area is the area that describes the material that will be used to cover a geometric solid. When we determine the surface areas of a geometric solid, we take the sum of the area for each geometric form within the solid. Let's proceed to the first figure, the rectangular prism. In geometry, a rectangular prism can be defined as a three-dimensional solid shape which has 6 faces that are rectangles. So this is an example of rectangular prism. The formula is surface area, or SA, equals 2 times length times height plus 2 times width times height plus 2 times length times width. This area is what we call the vertices of a rectangular prism. And these areas, the side, are what we call edges. And the flat areas are what we call the faces, the top, bottom, front, back, and the two sides. Example. The first example. Given, the length equals 5 cm and the height is equals 7 cm and the width is 3 cm. Find the surface area of the rectangular prism. So, the length is 5 cm, the height is 7 cm and the width is 3 cm. Using the formula, we will substitute each measurement to the formula. Surface area, or SA, equals lateral surface area plus 2 bases. Surface area equals 2 times length times height plus 2 times width times height plus 2 times length times width. Surface area equals 2 times 5, since the value of the length is 5 cm, times the height, which is 7 cm, plus 2 times 3 cm, which is the value of the width, and 7 cm, which is the value of the height, plus 2 times 5 times 3, which 5 cm is the value of the length and 3 cm is the value of the width. Surface area equals 70 cm because 2 times 5 equals 10 times 7 equals 70 cm squared, plus 2 times 3 equals 6 times 7 cm equals 42 cm squared. 2 times 5 equals 10 times 3 equals 30 cm squared. And the total of 70 cm squared plus 42 cm squared plus 30 cm squared equals 142 cm squared. Let's proceed to the next example. Example 2. What is the surface area of the rectangular prism if the length is 10 cm, height is 15 cm and the width is 5 cm. So the length is 10 centimeter, height is 15, and the width is 5 centimeter. Just like what we did in the previous example, we will using the formula to find the surface area. Surface area or SA equals lateral surface area plus 2 times base. Surface area equals 2 times length times height plus 2 times width times height plus 2 times length times width. Surface area equals 2 times 10 centimeter times 15 centimeter, since the value of the length is 10 centimeter and the height is 15 centimeter, plus 2 times 5 centimeter times 15 centimeter, since the value of width is 5 centimeter and the height is 15. 2 times 10 centimeter times 5 centimeter, since the value of the length is 10 centimeter and the width is 5 centimeter. Let's proceed. 2 times 10 equals 20 times 15 centimeter equals 300 centimeter square plus 150 centimeter square, because 2 times 5 equals 10 times 15 centimeter equals 150 centimeter square plus 100 centimeter square, because 2 times 10 equals 20 times 5 equals 100 centimeter square, and the total of 300 centimeter square plus 150 centimeter square plus 100 centimeter square is 550 centimeter square. Let's proceed to the next figure. Cylinder. Cylinder is a solid geometric figure with straight parallel sides and a circular or oval cross section. It has traditionally been a three-dimensional solid, one of the most basic of curvilinear geometric shapes. So this is the example of cylinder. This is the base, the height, the axis, and the radius. This is the formula of the cylinder. Surface area equals 2 times pi times r, or radius, times height plus 2 times pi times radius squared. Let's proceed to the example. First example. Find the surface area of the cylinder. Given, height equals 10 meters and the radius equals 4 meters. We will use the formula to find the value, the measurement of surface area. Surface area, or SA, equals lateral surface area plus 2 times base. Surface area equals 2 times pi times r times h plus 2 times pi r squared. Surface area equals 2 times pi times 4, since the value of radius is 4, times 10, because the height is 10, plus 2 pi times 4 radius, 4 meters squared. Surface area equals 2 pi times 40 meters squared, because 4 times 10, 4 meters times 10 meters equals 40 meters squared, plus 2 pi times 16 meters squared, because 4 times 4 equals 16. Next, surface area equals 251.33 meters squared, because 2 pi times 40 meters squared equals to 51.33 meters squared, plus 100.53 meters squared, because 2 pi times 16 meters squared equals 100 100.53 meters squared. And the total of 251.33 meters squared plus 100.53 meters squared equals 351.86 meters squared. Let's proceed to the next example. Second example. If the height of the cylinder is 13 centimeter and the radius is 7 centimeter, what is the surface area of the cylinder? So, we will use the formula to find the surface area. Surface area equals lateral surface area plus 2 times base. Surface area equals 2 times pi times r times h plus 2 times pi times r squared. Surface area equals 2 times pi times 7, which is the value of radius, and times 13 centimeter, which is the value of the height, plus 2 pi times 7 centimeters squared, which is the radius squared. Surface area equals 2 pi times 91 centimeters squared, because 7 centimeter times 13 centimeter equals 91 centimeters squared, plus 2 pi 7 times 7 equals 49 centimeters squared. Surface area equals 571.77 centimeters squared, because 2 times pi times 91 centimeters squared, the product is 571.77 centimeters squared, plus 2 pi times 49 centimeters squared equals 307.88 centimeters squared. And the total of 571.77 centimeters squared plus 307.88 centimeters squared equals 879.65 centimeters squared. So the value of surface area of this figure, this example, is 879.65 centimeters squared. Let's proceed to another figure. Cone. Cone is a solid or hollow object which tapers from a circular or roughly circular base to a point. A cone is a three-dimensional geometric shape that tapers smoothly from a flat base to a point called the apex or vertex. Cone is formed by a set of line segments, half lines, or lines connecting a common point, the apex, to all of the points on a base that is in a plane that does not contain the apex. So this is an example of a cone. This is the base, the point here to the edge is what we call radius. This is the height, and this is the slant height. The top point is what we call the apex or vertex. The formula of a cone is surface area equals pi r times slant length plus r. Let's proceed to the first example. Find the surface area of the cone which radius is equal to 9 cm and its height is 16 cm. So the radius is 9 and the height is 16 cm. Surface area or SA equals lateral surface area plus base. Surface area equals pi times r times length or slant height plus r or radius. surface area equals 9 pi times the square root of 9 squared plus 16 squared plus 9. The square root of 9 squared plus 16 squared is square root of 337. The square root of 337 is 18.36. So, 9 pi times 18.36 plus 9 equals 27.39 times 9 times pi equals 773.59 centimeters square. Let's proceed to the next example. Solve the surface area of the cone which height is 12 cm and the radius is 5 cm. Radius 5 cm. The height is 12 cm. We will use the formula. Surface area or SA equals lateral surface area plus base. Surface area equals pi times r or radius times L for slant height plus r or radius. Surface area equals 5 times pi times square root of 5 squared plus 12 squared plus 5. The square root of 5 squared plus 12 squared equals square root of 169. And the square root of 169 is 13. 13 plus 5 equals 18 centimeters squared times 5 times pi equals surface area equals 282.74 centimeters square. Let's proceed to the next figure. The square pyramid. Square pyramid. A square pyramid is a three-dimensional figure with a square base and four triangular faces joined at a vertex. So this is the example of square pyramid. This is what we call slant length. And this is a base. The altitude is here. And the vertex is on the top. The formula of square pyramid: surface area equals 1/2 times perimeter times L for the slant length plus S squared for the base for the side of the base. Let's proceed to the example. The first example. Find the surface area of the square pyramid which side of the base is equal to 17 cm and slant height is 24 cm. The perimeter of the base is equal to 4 times 17 cm since the value of the base is 17 cm. That is equals to 68 cm. Now we will use the formula. Surface area or SA equals lateral surface area plus base. Surface area equals 1/2 times perimeter times slant height plus S squared. Surface area equals 1/2 times 68 cm, which is the perimeter, times 24, which is the slant height, plus 17 cm square, which is the side of the base square. Surface area equals 1/2 times 1,632 cm square, because 68 cm times 24 equals 1,632 cm square, plus 17 square or 17 times 17 cm equals 289 cm square. Surface area equals 816 cm square, because 1,632 cm square times 1/2 or 0.5 is equal to 816 centimeters squared plus 289 centimeters squared. Surface area equals 1,105 centimeters squared because 816 centimeters squared plus 289 centimeters squared is equal to 1,100 centimeters squared. So the value of surface area of this figure, this example, is 1,105 centimeters squared. Next example. Given the following, height is equals to 37 centimeter and the base is equals to 18 centimeter, solve the surface area of the square pyramid. So, let's solve first the perimeter of the base. Perimeter of the base is equals to 4 times 18 centimeter. Since the value of our base is 18 centimeter, that is equals to 72 centimeter. The perimeter is 72 centimeter. Next, we will proceed to the solution. Surface area or SA equals lateral surface area plus base. Surface area equals 1/2 times perimeter times L for the slant height plus S squared for the side of the base squared. Surface area equals 1/2 times 72 centimeter, which is the value of the perimeter, times the slant height, which is 36 centimeter, plus 18 centimeters squared for the side of the base. Surface area equals 1/2 times 2,592 centimeters squared because 72 centimeter times 36 centimeter is equal to 2,592 centimeters squared, plus the product of 18 times 18 or 18 squared is equal to 324 centimeters squared. Surface area is equal to 1,296 centimeters squared because 2,592 centimeters squared times 1/2 or 0.5. That is why we get this answer, plus 324 centimeters squared. The surface area equals 1,620 centimeters squared because 1,296 centimeters squared plus 324 centimeters squared. That's why this is the value of the surface area for this example. And that is the end of my discussion. Thank you for listening.